Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, happy hump day. You've made it to the middle of the week, 2 more days and the weekend is upon you. So just in similar fashion, we're going to bypass the intro. We're bypassing our mission statement. If you're curious as to what our mission statement is, definitely head on over to ShortMeTina.com. It is there, it is visible. And if you want to, for whatever reason, if you're curious about our intro, you can listen to any video that I did last week and you'll hear the spiel. So again, bypassing that, but I like welcoming folks. So if this is your first time tuning into a ShortMeTina video, let me say welcome. In the comment section, do us a solid, say hi. If you're returning, welcome back, do us a solid again, say hi as well. So rolling in, let's recap the overall markets. We're going to start with the S&P 500, the SPY. Right now, you are looking at the SPY daily chart dating back to 2017. So there's been a lot of information. Again, I've essentially been updating all my listeners, I want to say for the past going on a year, since October of 2018, around here, nope, wrong, where am I? Here. Around here when the first sort of big pullback occurred. So around this point, I started doing videos daily on the overall markets, etc. So if you want more color, definitely listen to any video I want to say I did last week or the week prior. What I'm going to do right now is just essentially say what I'm focusing in on heading forward. Couple of price point, but right now I'm zeroing in, again, taking a top-down approach. Right now I'm zeroing in on sort of like the daily price action. This is a daily chart. So for the past 3 days, since that pullback, for the past 3 days, for me, the SPY has had a difficult time really kind of sustaining a move above 288. On August 5th, we got as high as 288.21, which was Monday. August 6th, yesterday, we got as high as 288.04. Today, we went as high as 288.02. So definitely getting a little bit higher than what we did yesterday and on Monday. Nonetheless, we've pulled back here to close at 288.16, well above that once resistance, now support area of like 280 to 282. Why was it once resistance? You can see it here. I've placed an arrow or outlined the time in which that 280 to 282 mark was hard for the market to actually penetrate. You can see difficult time here. You can see difficult time. You had the pullback here. 1, 2, 3. All 3 times we had that pullback. And most recently here, we had a slight pullback. So when the market caved in a few weeks ago and continued, not weeks ago, last week, when the markets pulled back last week and we had that extreme pullback on Monday, the SPY actually went as low as 281, bouncing off of this once resistance level, or we can call that a pivot point, 280 to 282. And we did that as well today, right? Didn't quite get as low as 281, but we went as low as 282.04. Then we bounced off that pivot. So right now, 280 to 282 is acting tremendously, in my opinion, as a good level of support, and resistance clocks in at 288. That's for a smaller time frame. That's what's been going on for the past 3 days. So for me, and full disclaimer, I am short the SPY. So for me, for things to look extremely bullish, I'm not sold yet, although you can see here a volume is coming in, so definitely some buyers are stepping in. Not 100% sold yet. I have my plan. What's going to make me think that, well, the bulls are taking control? Right now, they're doing a pretty good job. But what will tell me that the bulls are really taking control is if the SPY can actually get above 280, hold that with volume, and sort of like penetrate that 290 to 293 level, around there. If that 290 to 293 level becomes our new normal, then I'm going to rethink my short position. Right now, I remain short, and let's see what the market has to show me. What else? And then we have the IWM daily chart up marginally on the day, 0.04%. We closed at 149.52. Not as concerned with the IWM as I am with the SPY at this moment. But similarly, what I'm paying attention to with the IWM is obviously if it can hold support of around 144. You can see the past 2 trading days, we've gotten quite close to that support level, going as low as 146 on Tuesday yesterday, and going as low as, I believe, 147 today. On Monday, we went as low as 151. So definitely pulling back to that support area of 144. We got the bounce on the last 2 days, including today, closed at 149.42. So essentially for the IWM, I'm not going to pay attention to stuff that's going on in the middle, right? Right now, I'm just going to stay focused on that 160 level. We can call it that blue line here. Extreme resistance dating back to January of 2018. I like my arrows. I've highlighted the times in which it's tried to penetrate that 160 resistance level. And we can think of resistance as a wall. I've highlighted via the arrow the amount of times the IWM has tried to penetrate 160 to no avail. Let's count them. One time here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and most recently the 6th time. Now, if we gear up again and I see us trying to retest 160, just based on what I've seen in the past and just technical analysis in general, I'm going to say that 7th time has a better opportunity at getting past 160, because you know what I say. You can sort of think of these attempts almost like a sledgehammer, right? Every time the market hits that 160 level, although it doesn't penetrate it, in my opinion, it makes it weak. It weakens it, right? So we can say a sledgehammer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th time it might be a bit softer, and that sledgehammer might actually be the one to take it through. So if we get to that 160 level and I see us making another attempt to penetrate, chances are I bet that the bulls will take control and actually break it, because we've tried so many times within the past 2 years to no avail. Time number 7, I'd be very surprised if we couldn't do it, but if we can do it, that'll just be a testimony to how much of a resistance level 160 truly is. So that's what I'm paying attention with the IWM. What else? All right, and so we have Bitcoin daily chart up about 4% on the day. Trading right now slightly under 12,000 yesterday. Even today, I believe I saw a print in the 12,000. Yeah, today we went as high as $12,147. Yesterday we went as high as 12,320. So for me, this is good price action again. August 7th, I thought we'd have been around 13,000, 14,000 by this point. Has not happened, but Bitcoin, in my opinion, still remains bullish, because we have traded above that 10,000 mark. So we can call what's been going on from June to August, the past 2 months, perhaps we're consolidating. We can call that a consolidation where we're kind of trading within a restricted range. So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. Really not much to update outside of the fact that we've managed to remain above 10,000. We do need to, in my opinion, however, at least make an attempt at 13 to 14,000 with Bitcoin. You never know, these, when it runs, it can run in a day or two. So the fact that it's sitting here at 11, the fact that we haven't gone to 13 in a while, doesn't make me any less bullish, because I know once it turns up, it can turn up rather quickly. I'm talking hours. Like, we can literally go from 12,000 to 18,000 overnight. So with Bitcoin, always a way to be seen long, and I am bullish. What else? All right, we have Disney off about a little north of 5% on the day, closed at 134.86. We went as low as 132.26. You can see we had that bounce, closing close to the high of the day, which clocked in at 135.87. So again, I'm long Disney. I definitely see a price target of 150 to 200. 150 being a lot more achievable in this atmosphere. 200, in my opinion, you would need Disney to hit on all cylinders, including the market's overall participation. But for now, let's put that 150 price target. So sitting here at 134, still potential of $16 or so, or 16 points of upside. We gapped up here. And so far, we've maintained that gap. We have not filled it. So since April, we're in August. So for 4 months, we've been essentially cycling through this range. And like I indicated yesterday, as long as we don't violate the lower end of that range, which is around 130, I think things are fine with Disney. So we went as low as 132 today, did not violate that 130 level. So for me, I'm going to remain bullish on Disney with a price target of 150. What else? And then we have Uber daily chart dating back to May of 2019 when the stock IPO'd. It's up about 1.4%. I see a close here of around $39.70. The company actually reports earnings tomorrow after the market closes. So full disclaimer, this was actually a trade that we took in the premium member community, I want to say several weeks ago. We didn't hold on to the position for too long, and we ended up actually stopping out for a break even. I'll explain why. So again, I love to trade my channels. If you're if you don't know how to trade a channel, make sure you sign up at ShortMeTina.com and I will send you that video on how to trade channels. So essentially, respecting the channel, we bought around here at the lower end, and that buy zone clocked in, I believe, at around $41 to $42, if I'm not mistaken. We saw the stock actually run up to $45.63, close to $46, which at that time represented something like a 2 to 3 point profit for each share that we owned. But again, considering how I tend to trade, I don't necessarily go for those extreme small hits, and that was considered a small hit in my opinion. Our price target was somewhere in the upper 40s. I want to say our price target was somewhere around 48, somewhere around there. So 45 wasn't our target, so we didn't take anything off here and ended up getting stopped out essentially where we entered the trade. And again, the reason for that is, one, it's a relatively new company. Not that it's a new company, it's actually new in terms of being publicly traded. It just IPO'd in May, and for me, this is really going to be sort of like the first earnings since the stock IPO'd. So I kind of wanted to get some more data before taking a position. Even though I'm a technical trader, it's still good to have some more data come in terms of trading activity, right? Have some more weeks or so, some more months, and also to see on some levels what the financials look like. So put Uber on your watch list, put Uber on your radar. It's going to be on mine. I'm going to check out earnings tomorrow. And for the next few weeks, I'm going to be monitoring trading activity, and perhaps we'll re-enter this trade. And hopefully at this time, we're not going to get stopped out for break even. We'll actually be able to make our profit. But again, for me, again, these channels are relatively easy to trade. We just entered it simple at the lower end of the channel. Again, we didn't exit at the upper end of the channel. I was looking for an overshoot like this. Did not happen. Ended up stopping out for break even. So if you want to know how to trade a channel, make sure you sign up at ShortMeTina.com. What else we have? All right, so let's quickly wrap it up and round it out with ticker OMI. Daily chart stock is up about 42% on the day. So huge congrats to the bulls. I see a close of 407. We're actually down a little bit in after hours. I think I saw a quote of around 401. All right, so this is a daily chart dating back to October of 2018, but we can just focus in essentially where this line, we can focus in on price action around March of 2018, because that's exactly where the stock ran into resistance. You can see it here. Boom, high of today was 438. If you go back to March of 2019, which is just about what is that, 5 months, about 5 months ago, the high around that time also too was around $4.30, $4.40. So we ran into resistance, pulled back a little bit to close on 407, confirming volume, but we still closed relatively close to the high of the day. So you ask yourself, can this potentially run more? Absolutely, anything can run. But for me, for this to run, you want to pay attention to how the stock opens up tomorrow. If it opens up above 407 and it can actually penetrate resistance or today's high of 430, I think you have a very, very good chance of seeing $5. If we open up below 407, then the story becomes a little bit weak. So if you're a long, if you're a bull, if you're looking for this stock to actually give you more heading into tomorrow, you want to pay attention to how it opens and that 430, 440 level. If it can penetrate that with volume and hold, I think $5 is right around the corner, and potentially even $6. So that's it. Let's cap it there. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Again, how are you faring in this market? How are you positioning yourself? Are you in the market? Are you out? Again, comment in the comment section. What about Disney, Uber, ticker OMI? Are you in any of these trades? Are you looking to get in any of these trades? Again, comment in the comment section. Get involved, get engaged. That's the first thing. Secondly, if you want more videos like this, I do them Monday through Friday. So make sure you are subscribed at our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. Make sure notification is turned on. That way, when I upload a video, which is at varying times, you'll automatically be notified. And lastly, my friend, I've been trading for well over 15 years. So if you think you can learn anything from me, then head on over to ShortMeTina.com. That is ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support.